And we're back. All right, we're live, just to let you know.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
We chew with my mouth open.
So don't say anything that's going to get you in trouble.
Good.
Don't say anything incriminating.
Glad you said. F it, we'll do it live.
It's your good pal Jeremy Dog Danley. We're here at the Punchline Comedy Club in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Dinner with the Comedian. My guest tonight, Joe Barnholt, and the hilariously musical Derek Luna. They're over there concentrating on preparing their show. Tax forms. Oh, I thought you were writing a bit.
Tax forms and scrambled eggs. You know how it goes, brother.
I know exactly how it goes.
Wish him happy birthday.
I wish I.
Happy birthday. Oh yeah.
Comment below where you're watching from.
Comedians in diners eating dinner.
Is Derek in the shot yet? There we go.
I was making the next very dangerous.
Breakfast.
Very,
Wake up. Oh my gosh.
very
I should
unconventional.
come over here in the middle.
That's right. Come join us.
Let's make it a tighter shot. You know, it's not very often that the average person gets to have dinner with world famous comedians. And it's still not going to happen tonight.
We're hoping a famous comedian shows up and we get to have dinner with them. So,
We're hilariously average comedians.
that's right. Cheers to that.
Oh, that's perfect too because it's got the punchline, step and repeat. So that looks good. Yeah, just be yourselves.
That's right. Just act natural.
Derek does podcasts all
Yeah.
the time.
I did Derek's podcast.
Yeah, my
Couple
YouTube
days
You
show.
were on there?
Um,
What did you talk
we
about?
didn't have dinner, but
We had coffee because it's you have a.
we did have a
what's it
hotel
called?
coffee. I gotta remember to call it that hotel coffee.
Hotel coffee.
Where did you film it? In the lobby of the hotel? Or?
Not in my room. In the king size bed.
Oh,
the
yeah.
sheets. Yeah.
There's a specific site you need to go to, Jeremy, to watch the podcast.
So it's either got you or Tube in the title.
Yeah, yes, exactly. That's exactly right.
I like to do these things while we're eating because then, like, when you can't think of anything to say, you can just take a bite of something. You know, it doesn't seem so long.
Yeah. Like it wasn't awkward. It was just scrambled eggs.
Just chew.
Sorry, folks. I'm just.
Derek's having breakfast for dinner. I like that.
Yeah, pretty unconventional. I hope it doesn't. Hope it helps. Doesn't hurt. Gonna host it up tonight.
Winston, Derek's taking over.
That's really fun. That was fun last night. And it's going to be killer tonight. Who we got on the lineup? We got
Oh man.
Phil Johnson. No thanks. I got my own.
It's a murderer's row. That's why.
It is. Dougie Almeida. I don't have a joke for that name. Jim Gallagher, the younger brother of Ron Gallagher and Leo Gallagher. The actual Gallagher.
The other
brothers.
guy.
Yeah, the other Gallaghers.
I thought it was
He
Jim,
won't be getting up there smashing any fruit.
but he does have a Gallagher stool up there.
I thought we were talking about Oasis.
We do have the Gallagher stool up there too. That's right.
And all I need, Mom.
And we have a Gallagher in the show. He won't be smashing fruit. He'll just be crushing the crowd. Max Mawachinin. Am I saying that right? Mawachinin.
You're in the ballpark.
Uh,
From New York. A couple of New York
I
guys.
was a couple
Yeah.
New York, couple Californians, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty much dominated by New York, California, and Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Although, man, we have some great local Atlanta comics this round.
Yeah.
That just kind of cropped up.
Yep. We had Holden. We had Andy Gunn. Who was it?
This is how you know the World Series of Comedy is fair. Because if it had been up to me, I would have just put through the local guys because we would have had a better shot of
Yeah.
being in a crowd.
Sell
yeah.
out.
Yeah, you're all about selling tickets for sure.
Oh, the Vince McMahon wrestling promoter part of me would say, throw the scores out, just
What's going to be the hot ticket?
what's going to be the hot ticket. But really, the hot ticket is putting together a kick-ass show.
And Josh DiDonato's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Technically, I think, too. And he had a great set,
He
too.
really did.
Yeah. He told me that, bounces between Atlanta and Chicago. There was genuine, I know it's like this a lot of the satellite weeks, but all three of the shows were just stacked.
Yeah, you start looking at some of the lineups and you're like, what an awesome
Who,
show.
who's going to make that? I have no idea who could possibly make it. And he was Katie saying last night, she was like, I felt really like honored to be with like a lot of these comedians. They were great. So
We had some first timers like Katie that broke through. Said they liked. It seems like they all enjoyed the experience and fit in and had a positive.
was it Justin Tejan? Justin? Or,
Yep.
He should have been the one moving on.
Yeah.
And but he couldn't make it for tonight.
So he chose an alternate. He had
Yeah.
a great set.
We got Dwayne.
Oh yeah, we need to go through the rest of the list. Dwayne White.
From DC.
Right. So we got DC represented, New York, Las Vegas, and California. Here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Is Hemming from California?
Punchline Comedy Club.
This is in New York.
Oh, Hemming,
Live stream cameras are set up. Is the 3 cams set up, or you just do that?
We haven't turned them on yet, but they're all set up.
This is one of those spots where it's good to be eating because I ran out of shit. The camera's too
I
far.
like how you're not ready for a bite, but you're like watch me put my content in something further.
I'm very meticulous
You
about
got
what I do. I like to do a hard shit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And then I put my ketchup on top of my tomato slices. It's like,
You do not compromise. I love
I do not compromise.
it. You shouldn't have to.
Originally, I wanted Tabasco.
So you did not.
Shit.
I want the best cheddar that you can
We
have.
don't have to.
Oh, cheddar. Okay.
We don't see this.
As long as it's the best.
The best.
It's very good.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. But I'm not compromising.
When I was a kid and I used to think about stand-up comedy and what stand-up comedians did, this is what I actually thought they just did all day long. Like hang out at the club and just crack
Just
wise
rip. Just rip.
all day. I actually thought comedy clubs were actually like clubs where you, just hang out.
As soon as the show's over, we're turning on the music,
Right.
clearing the tables for the dance floor.
Poker games break out. Yeah, Dan, just continue to party in the club.
That's right, of course. Why would they call it a club?
Well, it's a night.
There is some of that.
There
We
is.
show up pretty early for open mic when I'm back in town.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of hanging out by the dumpsters, smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
smoking a trillion cigarettes, and just BS.
That's where the real magic happens. Next to the dumpster.
I've tried to do an episode of the Derek Luna Show from
from the
behind the
dumpsters. From behind.
but the audio was so bad because I was trying to mic up 20 people. But the vibe is perfect.
Yeah. If only you need a sound.
Yeah, it could sound better, and then you got to edit out some of the gaps because sometimes people run out of stuff to say. But there's definitely strings where it's like a natural, like we got off talking about something that happened at the news. What was he talking about? This is when Putin was first invading Ukraine, and the guy, his right hand man, they kind of used to be his personal chef and owned a hot dog business. But yeah, we were for 20 minutes about hot dog warlords.
Hot dog warlord.
The guy who used to be into hot dogs and now is a warlord.
That's how you work your way up the corporate ladder.
That's how you work your way up
You
the
said my
warlord
I was,
ladder.
I was once in food services.
Yeah, it's a food service.
What level of warlord are I'm just a hot dog warlord. I'm not in munitions. I
Yeah,
have nothing to do with the gun running. I just bring hot dogs to
What
the
particular?
rest of the rebels and the.
you can't send those hot dogs in there without mustard. That's a suicide mission.
Once we take it over the next that's I'll be ready.
Hot dog warlord. That sounds like either a band name or it could be a record name.
That's a punk band.
Hot dog warlord.
Hot dog warlord.
I do have patent pending. I do have an idea for a restaurant called the Hot Dog Hole.
Hot dog hole.
Yeah,
Like it.
and it would just be a hole in the side of the building.
But you have to put money in.
No, somebody would serve
You
you.
walk into it.
Yeah. And somebody asked me, would you serve anything besides hot dogs? Why would you? Don't have to. That's the answer. Yeah, you stick your face in that hole, and then someone will put a hot dog in their mouth,
Right.
and then you'll walk away.
They have those. It's just
Better
a different name.
Better for it.
We're rebranding.
Yeah, I got you.
And there'll be signs around the hole that are like, stick your face in this hole. Stick your face in this hole.
We're bringing back Neon Arrow signs.
Is that doing something?
Dougie.
Dougie Almeida.
We want to answer that. Did he try and call you as well?
Oh, Douglas.
We got to bring the hijinks to a possible.
Late. I apologize. I had a call. I had to get off. I'm going to be there by 5:45.
It takes me like 30 seconds.
And this so old school, they're using phone sex. I appreciate that. That's an old school story.
Those 900 numbers, man.
That's someone who needs to hear the tender voice.
So now I'm going to go European style and switch to man.
And the mayo for the chips. What they put on the French fries here?
Drown them in that shit.
Vincent and Jules.
Yeah.
Say what? One more.
Oh yeah, we're cheap.
Spot. I was about to pass out.
You did look like you were about to. We can't have that. We can't have that.
So a little dentist joke tonight. A little
Yep.
armor joke.
Farmer Joe's. Tractor sex song. Pussy hole. Pussy hole.
Protest songs, always protest.
Yeah, I need
There's
more.
Phil Johnson.
Phil Johnson's in the jungle.
Oh, yeah. Not quite an hour till.
Yeah.
I still got 10 more minutes to finish this burger.
Phil's here.
Just to let you know, Phil, we're on live, so don't say anything.
If you want to be canceled, fire off the head.
Yeah. I'm going to get my Facebook account suspended. So it's every time I stop, just let it fly. Oh, we forgot to give a shout out to Hemming. I
Gut.
I
Gut.
think I said it right. I think I said it
I think so. Yeah.
Super funny. Was it Brooklyn or is it just New York? There's specific where,
New York. The Brooklyn and the Brooklyn Heights were Thursday. Meeting.
This is where the comedy really picks up.
That's right. A lot of comedy can be found in the silence.
Mhm.
They say learn to fast.
Really gaining momentum now.
Fast.
Really working up the lather, as I like to say.
I think one thing, funny enough, the one thing that I've noticed recently is the best comedians, the room is either uproarious laughter or dead silent. And you'll spot that every so often where it's like, man, he paused and the room is silent, meaning they're waiting for him to talk. They're ready for him to say something else. They're so hanging on the word.
Right.
If they're not laughing and it's silent, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. If you hear a mumble, that's a bad thing.
That's right.
That's a
You're
bad
getting
thing.
distracted by
Exactly right.
which is easy enough to do in a comedy club. But
Yeah.
so if you can get
Hello.
everybody's attention hanging on your word,
Yeah.
got it.
Yes.
Or you've completely lost.
That's right.
They're
Well,
staring at you
well,
like, what the fuck?
either way, they're paying attention to you, I suppose. They're waiting
That
for
is
you
true.
to do something, jump off the stage and hang yourself with the mic cord
Yeah,
or
what are
something
we
like
watching
that.
right now?
You know?
Can't take our eyes away from this.
Exactly right.
Car wreck.
Exactly right. Oh, but it's yeah. I feel like I've noticed that specifically about like some of the comedians that you just know are killers. It's like I'm watching a clip and I'm like, that room is dead silent.
All right,
There's
we'll try
no
to
one
say,
talking
okay.
except for that person. So.
See, you'll consider it.
Okay.
Good for all these guys have been through this before. They know what to do. It's 10-minute spots, and then it's 25. I think we do 25.
25 lighted
25.
initial lighted 20.
20 better, but
I feel
the
it.
website's at 20.
Oh, did it?
20.
Okay, we'll do
The
20.
website says 20. It's just sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's
I think it makes the show better.
Sounds about right. Well,
But if we figure 20 to 25.
that's right. That's right. That's right. I don't think we necessarily need
We
to
just
top
did
it.
it in Vegas. 20.
Okay.
It always is 25. Vegas is shorter.
Yeah, I know.
Such a tight.
I say, remember
yeah, you've got to get a bit of that.
Appleton and Massillon were about 25, but I do feel like 20 is a tighter show. From a show organizer that feels the right.
Yeah. Then what would that be? That would be 60 minutes.
60 plus
Host,
Derek opening plus
plus
closing
closer,
plus
plus
you
me.
doing a bit, and that's about right. Plus, it probably the second show, slight delayed start.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense to me.
But we were saying earlier, like 10 minutes, even 10 minutes that you crush it, there's some comics that they don't even have the 20, let alone the 25. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see that an issue with any of these guys.
Gosh, these are all pros. From what I
Sometimes you don't know them. I've seen that so much though, where someone's got like just this amazing 10 minutes, and the same amazing 10 minutes for years and years and years. And they get booked for anything longer than that, they just get blood. I'm not naming names. Joe Barnhart.
Yeah. You haven't seen me do more than 10 minutes. So I'm not going to validate that with a response yet. I'm going to make him witness it before he officially comes to that conclusion. Yeah, killers tonight. Killers tonight.
Could be a decent crowd too.
Yeah.
Looks like we got some venues put out there, some
This is about like what it was last time.
center front row tables.
Yeah, for the show on Friday, which was a great show.
Rain doesn't put people up.
What's that?
The rain doesn't put people up.
Well, that is strange because it is Atlanta, and so maybe they freak out. They're like, "Oh, we can't drive anywhere. It's too dangerous." Or maybe like we can't do anything outside, so let's go to an
Right.
inside entertainment.
I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh, it's raining. Oh, it's a rainy night in Georgia. Oh my gosh.
My cousin was telling me, he said it might be a little bit of his like observation bias or whatever, but he says that Atlanta, it always rains on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, really?
It's like the week is dry, and it's, he's like, no, without fail, it's like Friday night, midnight. Get that.
Now that I'm 50, this is probably the last bacon cheeseburger I'll ever eat.
Yeah.
I'm savoring.
Turn it 50 today.
Really?
50
Stage burger?
today.
Yeah,
Awesome. I've heard that.
thank you, sir. Now I'm regretting saying that on the live
Oh,
video.
no.
I'm going to get like 300 more comments. Happy birthday, which I appreciate them all, but now I got to spend tomorrow spending 8 hours answering each one.
Just hit the like. Just hit the like.
Just hit the ding, ding, ding,
And
ding.
you wish you happy birthday. Just like.
Load
Then it-
more.
Yeah.
Like. Load more. Like.
When Facebook was first a thing, I remember responding to like everybody, and then after 2 years of that, I was like, now I just ignore it.
You got to give the like, okay, I saw it.
Yeah. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday.
I put in an equal amount of effort as they did. So it just says HBD. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, well,
Yeah,
try. So
that's a good way to do it.
Like, we're rebranding Happy Birthday. You don't say Burger King, we play BK. Kentucky Fried Chicken, they say KFC.
Right.
Now it's just HBD.
HBD.
there's a vaccine for that.
Eventually, people will talk like that. I think if you listen to like a radio, like a police scanner, or if you listen to like the way the military talks, like in movies, or whatever, they got codes and initials and short form way of communicating, like full paragraphs.
Yeah.
I think eventually that's where just common civilians are going to be, where they say HBD,
Yeah.
cake emoji,
Right.
and you said everything. You gave them the cake. You got it all out in less than 4 characters.
I heard some study that talks about emojis are like the biggest potential we have for a universal language.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
it's like what it's becoming is like this
that cave
ability to,
drawings.
yeah, exactly right. The hieroglyphics, cave drawings, all that stuff. And it just becomes something that people understand a smiley face. People understand a birthday cake. So.
Everybody knows what it is.
That's right. Exactly right. No questions asked.
Yeah, imagine that. Like archaeologists of the future, like these people actually thought they had vegetables for their genitals.
There was a
wrong with those 21st century.
A common misconception.
moron.
Yeah. David Attenborough of the year 3000. A common misconception of early humans was that the growth on their body was a vegetable.
They said eggplant, really more of a baby
That's
carrot.
right. That's right. The butt was referred to as a peach.
David Attenborough will still be around.
That's right. Of course, he's. I mean,
He
he's.
started in 99.
I remember seeing. It was like
Yeah.
yesterday or
Yeah.
something like that. That's good for him. I mean, he's going to be the AI voice for the next
Oh,
century at least,
Oh, yeah.
right? He'll be used everywhere, even when he dies. So.
Oh yeah, like if we can choose AI voices, you can just pick any voices
Yeah.
from
Oh.
history and have those
Oh.
just be the new AI voices. Like,
It's
what about Don Pardo from Saturday Night Live? Right? Like I would love to have my GPS or my
take a look.
yeah. That guy was great. Let's get the Don Pardo AI voice worked up.
Well, that's the big argument in Hollywood now.
Yep.
Everybody trying to get contracts to protect that. type
To
of thing.
protect their
Yeah.
voice or to
Protect
get
their voice,
royalties
their image.
perpetually into the future.
Oh, yeah.
I used AI duplication for voices. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You only need 1 minute
Right.
of someone. You can feed it in, and it's not perfect, but I've done it with my voice multiple times when I was working on kids' content. It's like I just create these characters and plug the script into AI and give them a minute of me doing my voice, and
Oh, gosh, yeah.
it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm with the actors. Don't come at me, SAG. I'm not trying to take a job. I'm just saying it's impressive.
Nobody from Hollywood or anywhere near Hollywood is watching.
Okay,
this,
that's
right?
good. That's good. Dang it! What am I even doing here? I thought this was my ticket.
All you people from Central Iowa, don't come after this guy for his acting
Don't come at me.
union violations.
Don't come at me, Des Moines.
They do that in that movie Face Off with where they're switching John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, and they go, "You just say these 3 words or just say this sentence, and then now your voice will be completely." Nicolas, he's like, "I could eat a peach for hours," and then all of a sudden he's talking exactly like Nicolas Cage, and it's like 20 years later we have that.
We are.
You don't even have to have the thing embedded and say, you just find a recording and there you go.
That's
Make him
why.
say anything you want.
Yep.
All right.
Woo!
I have my bacon burger. I'm
Your
not
bur-
having that last part.
Your
So
birth-
cutting carbs.
You're too old for that.
No more carbs.
You have to start cutting back.
Plus, it's weird. Like I wouldn't, if someone just gave me a bun and had ketchup on it, I wouldn't eat just like a ketchup
That's a
sandwich.
really good point.
But just
you'll
like
eat
a
the last
miniature
bite of it.
ketchup sandwich.
Here's a grilled cheese with ketchup. Do you want it?
Right.
Some people.
All right, back to work.
Bye, internet.
Oh, if you want to watch the show, we are streaming it live. So go to VIPtickethub.com/punchline stream. Get access. All you 0 people watching right now.